house and canoe over to a neighbor's house because we had approximately 30 hours of just constant whitecaps beating down below. And the house I'm in, to give you perspective, is on pilings. Those pilings are 10, 15 feet tall. So underneath the house is a carport. But there are storage areas in there all designed to wash away if the waves get strong. Well, the waves got strong. All of that has washed away. Storage sheds have washed away. I know that my Weber grill floats really well. The McCullough generator does not float well at all. I got a tree down. So the good news is I have gasoline for a generator and I have propane to barbecue. I just no longer have a barbecue pit or a generator.
Oh, man. All right. So, Gerard, tell us where you are location-wise and where is the water coming from that got into your yard, basically?
If you're looking at a map of New Orleans, just the north of New Orleans is a massive lake known as Lake Pontchartrain. I am on the north shore there, right next to the world's longest bridge, known as the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. There are only about 36 of us who actually have the luxury of having a house overlooking the lake. So on those beautiful days, you get to see sunrise, you get to go walk in the evening, you get to have a glass of wine with your wife on the front porch. In exchange for that, God occasionally wants to send 5, 6, 7 feet of water into your yard, and if you're willing to make that exchange, it's fine. But right now, the water is still about 5 feet high under my house, so that would be 10 feet calculation because my land elevation is 5 feet, so 10 feet of water. And it's all through this community, and what's amazing is many people who did not flood in Katrina are taking floodwaters, and the reason for that is this storm has been slow. The east winds keep piling water into Lake Pontchartrain. They have nowhere to go except over land. At the same time, all of the rivers and bayous north of here have filled with rainwater, and it can't drain into the lake basins as it normally would. So many people are taking water who have never had water, and it's all because two things: that I went to the west of the city, the worst possible place for an eye to go in New Orleans, and then secondly, this is a slow-moving system. It's kind of like Groundhog's Day every day, and an episode of Deadliest Catch all put together.
It's incredible. And Gerard, curious if you were one of those areas, that northern side of Lake Pontchartrain, that they had actually prompted some, let's say, evacuations prior to the storm making landfall.
There were no mandatory evacuations in this community. It was all voluntary evacuations. My wife voluntarily evacuated. My children are all safe and sound, one in San Diego, one in Baton Rouge. I knew that this would not be a wind event. It would simply be a water event. Water in most hurricanes like this will do far more damage than anything else. And simply through my calculations, because I do crisis communications work and because I've been following hurricanes all my life, I can look at a storm like this and know that in a house this high, we're safe, but the water is going to be an issue.
Well, Gerard, we're glad you are safe, and thank you for your perspective and your very poetic description of how it played out.
And I want to take you quickly into the radar right now. We do have a flash flood warning now for the New Orleans area.